It has been a tough couple of weeks for the Brazilian fullback Lucas Silva, who is not enjoying his football here at Wolves. Even though he's been phenomenal in the Premier League this season, he's just not enjoying playing in this setup, playing in this team right now. He's grateful for what Wolves have done for him, giving him the opportunity when no one else was doing so. But if he's not enjoying his football, what even is the point? As he has a conversation with the coach about, not enjoying his football and wanting to be put on the transfer list. Nuno Espirito Santo does understand Lucas Silva's point of view, but he is disappointed as he wants to keep Lucas at the club. But of course, we will see what happens. He's now going to discuss with the higher-ups of the club, with the board and all, and we'll see what ensues from that. But anyways, welcome to the 7th episode of the My Player Career Mode series. Well, Lucas Silva in this episode might be making a move to another club. Now, we don't know where his destination could be, but he has requested for a transfer, and we will see what happens. If you are enjoying this My Player Career Mode series, make sure to drop a like on this one. If you guys can smash out 450 likes for this transfer video special, that'd be fantastic. And if you are new around here, make sure to subscribe for more FIFA 18 career mode content. Now, even though we're in an ongoing transfer drama with the club, with the board and all, I want to be a professional. I do not want to be missing games for that reason. So Lucas Silva does start this one against Newcastle. Good to see the coach still put his faith into Lucas Silva, even though there's a lot of transfer issues going around with him and the club. But anyways, Newcastle take the lead early on. There was nothing Lucas Silva could do to stop that one. It was a decent goal, and by the way, I have made a change to the gameplay difficulty. It is back down to world class, and I've also adjusted the sliders a tad bit to make the gameplay even more fun. And tell you what, it has really worked. Let me know if you guys want to see the sliders. I can show you that in the next episode, as completing 15 key passes has got us a lot of boosts in stats, which is nice to see, as Lucas Silva wins the ball back really well, but this time couldn't put in a good cross as the ball goes out for a corner. But now a chance maybe for Newcastle. Again, Lucas Silva caught out of position. He's trying to track back, but Matt Ritchie is pretty quick, and he gets past Lucas with these, puts in a cross. Luckily for us, Slimani does put it right above the crossbar. And this is what I'm talking about. I'm not really enjoying my football here at Wolves. First of all, the club has opted to play a 5 at the back formation, which inherently makes us a lot more defensive. And it's just not the way Lucas wants to play his football, as he gets an opportunity to strike, maybe getting himself his first goal on potentially his final game for Wolves. But that wasn't to be, as the keeper did make a good save there, as now we could see a chance from our opponents. But Lucas Silva again doing great defensive work. One thing's for sure that has benefited Lucas Silva is playing for Wolves has made him a lot better defensively. You guys know how garbage Lucas was at the start of the season defending wise, but now he's improved. He's making more interceptions, making more tackles, passing a lot better, with accuracy, as we might have a chance to score in this game to equalize. And finally, we see a good goal from Wolves. It's been ages since Wolves have scored a good goal, and there you go, it comes from Helder Costa. Well, Lucas Silva could have gotten himself his second injury of the season. Thankfully there, it wasn't too serious. It was just a bit of a knock. Thankfully, Lucas won't be getting himself injured again, because if an injury would have happened here, he probably wouldn't have been able to make the move in this window itself, as we concede late on to Newcastle United. Things just aren't going well for Wolves, and it kind of makes me feel really unprofessional to potentially try and leave in such a moment for Wolves when they've shown this kind of trust in me. And I'm now having second thoughts of leaving, because I do not want to leave Wolves in a terrible moment, because that's not the kind of player Lucas is. He respects this club, because this was the club, Wolves was the club that gave him the opportunity to play in the Premier League when no other club was giving him any sort of opportunity. So he's got to show some faith in Wolves. Yes, they've struggled. Yes, they aren't playing attractive football. So yes, Lucas Silva is in two mindsets right now, whether to leave in this kind of a moment or see off the season with Wolves. You guys in the comment section practically want me to, get away from Wolves, leave the club, and find a new team, as our request for the transfer has been turned down. And the reason being, the board are influencing this decision. They do not want to sell Lucas Silva because they believe he's a player for the future, and if they want to sell him, they can get a lot more money than he's worth right now, because of the fact that he's so young and his value has just gone up exponentially. So I don't know what Wolves are going to do. I'm going to of course ask for another transfer, because I want to see what offers come, and I just want to have options basically in this window, as we do play Manchester United up next in the FA Cup. Now, as I said, Lucas does want to leave the club on a high and repay the faith the board of this club and the fans and all have showed in him. And so getting a result here against Manchester United in the FA Cup could prove to be massive in terms of him leaving the club and the fans still being happy about it, as Lucas cuts the ball back to Ruben Neves, and exactly what Lucas wanted has just happened as Wolves have taken the lead against Man United in the 6th minute, with Lucas providing a fabulous assist. And of course, as this club's strikers tend to do nothing for the club, it's Ruben Neves from midfield making the run forward and putting the ball right into the back of the net. As I was just saying, leaving the club on a high is exactly what Lucas wants to do to repay the faith the board, the club and its fans have shown in Lucas Silva, because he was a reject from Corinthians. I mean, no one expected him to perform so well, but he was given the chances by this club and he definitely wants to, repay that faith. As a massive chance for Man United there goes waste, and now they might have another chance. Here's the ball is with Joshua King inside to Anthony Martial, who lets it fly but hits the post. Thankfully the scoreline remains 1-0 to Wolves. Now this result could be absolutely crucial in getting the board to change their mind and allowing Lucas Silva's sale. They probably do not want to sell Lucas Silva right now because he hasn't proved himself here. He hasn't made the return on his investment, but getting a result and helping the team against Man United, one of the biggest clubs in England, and knocking them out of the FA Cup is something the board, the club and the fans will appreciate for years to come, because this could be the kind of a result the fans talk about for years to come, and they will certainly have fond memories of Lucas Silva as Man United try and pile on the pressure as Mata wins the ball off. Lucas Silva puts in a terrific cross as Fellaini heads this one, but it goes just outside, and that is half time. We are 45 minutes away from getting a fabulous result against Man United, but now in the 60th minute, Joshua King crosses this one to Martial, who hits one post and it hits the other post and goes out for a throw-in. Incredible scenes, as after that Lucas Silva gets himself booked, one of the few yellow cards he's received this season. I think his second yellow, as Lucas Silva now storming down the left side, trying to create an attack for Wolves, who haven't created much in this game since that goal. A massive chance though created by Lucas. That pass was absolutely brilliant, and that is one of the reasons why he doesn't feel at place here at Wolves, because the attackers in this team constantly waste chance after chance after chance, and it does get frustrating as somehow Wolves have managed to get the win in this one. They wasted a few good chances, but thankfully Man United had absolutely no luck in this game, as Wolves have managed to pull off the impossible and they have knocked Manchester United out of the FA Cup, as Lucas Silva completes 20 games and gets a lot of increases in his overall, which is good to see. Not his overall, his stats. But anyways, now after that game, the fans were really happy about the result, and it was a result they will remember for years to come. And as I said, now fans are understanding Lucas Silva's point of view, and even though this time the transfer request was turned down, I've requested again and I'm expecting that my transfer request will be accepted. Now I'm kind of feeling okay to leave Wolves, because I've helped this side get a massive win against Man United in the FA Cup. So I kind of feel like I've repaid the faith they've shown in me, and I've gotten Wolves to the next round of the FA Cup. And also, as you could see, the board are now ready to sell Lucas Silva for the right offer, and my transfer request has been accepted. And just a few days later, we have received a massive transfer offer, a chance to play for one of the biggest clubs in Spain, one of the most popular clubs in Spain. I honestly couldn't believe it. The offer was from Sevilla for a 72,000 euros per week contract offer. That is insane. Now, before directly just accepting this contract, I thought I'd see how Sevilla are doing and then make my decision. We've made peace with Wolves. The fans appreciate what I've done for the club so far, and they're okay with me leaving. The board are ready to sell me. The offer is coming. Now it's just time for us to analyze Sevilla's situation. Now, they are 5th in the league, which is brilliant, with 35 points, which means they might actually have a chance to make top 4 and get us to Champions League football, which will be amazing. But guess what? Sevilla are already in the Champions League, which is insane, because I might have a chance to make my debut in the Champions League in this first season itself, which just is incredible. I cannot believe we've received such a good offer, and as I said, it's too good to reject it. So Sevilla might be the team we will be joining next. La Liga seems like a fantastic league. I'll be getting more room to attack in that league. Plus we're playing for an attacking team, which means again more space for Lucas Silva to run into. And it just seems like an all-round top transfer. And also have a look at Lucas's stats. He's played 20 games this season, 3 assists in total. And also he's managed to get himself a goal as well in that preseason tournament. And I'm not waiting any further. I am making the contract signing with Sevilla FC, and we sign for the Spanish club, the Spanish Giants, Sevilla. And as you can see, they've announced it on Twitter. The signing has become official. Lucas Silva will be moving to Spain. And also he just wanted to put out a thank you message on Twitter. That's exactly what Lucas Silva has done, and he's really grateful for Wolves and the fans who've shown him the support, because he genuinely thought his career was over when Corinthians rejected him. Somehow he got the opportunity of a lifetime to play in the Premier League, and now he's playing for Sevilla in a league where you've got the likes of Leo Messi and even Cristiano Ronaldo in this series, and also a chance to play in the Champions League. So things have really taken a turn for good for Lucas Silva. You would have seen his objectives, which we will be discussing in detail come next episode, but it's going to be incredible. Some of the teammates we're going to be playing with, the likes of Ben Yedder, Roque Meza, and this team is just full of really good and talented players that have got a lot of potential to grow, like Ever Banega, Steven Nzonzi. It's a solid team, and now you might be wondering, will Lucas Silva get the opportunities to play? And I think he will, because if you look at the rivals we've got in terms of the left back position, only Johnny is better than Lucas Silva, and only by an overall. So in no time Lucas Silva could become higher rated than Johnny and cement his place as the left back of this Sevilla side. The immediate goal for Lucas Silva right now is to book a starting spot in that Champions League game against, of course, Chelsea. But for now, Lucas Silva has been picked for this upcoming game against Espanyol, which will be in the next episode. So I'm really hoping you guys are enjoying this series. It's going to be a tremendous next episode where Lucas will be making his La Liga debut, and we'll see how he gets on from there. Can he finally get himself a goal? Maybe an assist on his debut. That'll be fantastic to watch. So hopefully you guys are enjoying this series. If you guys are, drop a like. Let's smash out 450 likes. If you are new around here, subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time.